Hello, everybody. Jack Olmsted. I'm from Port Townsend, Washington. Here I am. I'm sorry I had the camera on the littles that are coming to us from Sequim, Washington. We're talking about Garrett Little. Why don't you wave, Garrett? And what do you got in your hand?
Selkirk paddle. I don't really know what the specific name is, but
Morgan Evans Maxima.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The Morgan Evans. So it's elongated paddles.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you play tennis as well?
Yeah.
I play tennis too, and I have an elongated paddle like that. I think it really helps.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
And the person that's answering for Garrett is his brother, 16-year-old Damon Little.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Just fine.
Good.
And this is a busy time for you.
It is, yes.
You just do so much. You're in a play. You sing. You play tennis. You play pickleball.
Yes.
You're on the Board of Education.
Yep. Doing it all and having a great time.
Doing a great time, and you're a 4.0 student.
Close.
Close. What's your favorite subject?
Language arts, that area.
So do you speak a different language?
I'm taking Spanish, but I'm only in Spanish too, so not quite there, but hopefully soon.
What is language arts?
It's like English.
Really?
Reading and writing.
You like reading and writing?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you talk about the paddle that you got?
I have the new Selkirk AMPED MAXIMA paddle, which I have been using since about probably January, and it's a great paddle, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah.
Now, how's the touch?
It's great. I love the amount of touch that you get, and also power just combined. And a lot of times with certain paddles, you really have to sacrifice one or the other. But with the new AMP series, it's really I find you have an equal amount of both, which are both super necessary to be able to play a competitive to be competitive in at the higher levels. So yes.
Now you are currently 3.5. Both of you guys are rated 3.5. You're playing in the 3.5 division.
Yes. Yep.
And you feel that your paddles are going to give you the edge to get you over that hump into 4.0?
I think so. We hope so soon.
You've won some medals. Can you show off your medals?
Yes. Okay. So this is my first medal. This is from last year at the International Indoor Pickleball Championships in Centralia. We both played in just one event. We both played men's doubles 3.0, and we took the gold first place medal.
Can you show it closer to the camera?
Yes. There we go.
That's a nice looking medal. What is it?
It is. It's very nice.
Does it have an engraving on the back?
A sticker, yes.
It's 2007 men's double 3.0. That's official.
Yep. And then, well, actually, here, this one is Garrett's from the year before. He played in mixed doubles with Kendall Hastings.
Really?
Yep, in 3.0, and they took the silver medal. And back then, he was using a wooden paddle. So we were very new to the sport at that time, and I did not make the trip down. I can't remember why.
Youth and Government, I think.
Oh, yes. I was in Olympia for Youth and Government. So that was his first tournament.
How long have you guys been playing?
Probably 2.5 years. So yeah.
And what got you started?
Hastings.
The Hastings. My mom is a co-worker of Doug Hastings, who is a local 5.0 pickleball player. He teaches PE at elementary, and she teaches 4th grade, and so we kind of already had that connection. And he knew that we played tennis, and so he said, "Why don't you guys try out pickleball? I think you would really enjoy it." And we did, and we were hooked.
So you guys go over to his house and play in his private court?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yep. It's a very nice court, and it's really great to have that available to us when we're practicing for outdoor events, because we don't really have outdoor courts here yet, but there'll be 8 new courts being installed here in the next couple months. So that's very exciting.
And you're working now with Doug Hastings?
Yes, his old training partner just recently has moved to I think Idaho. Yeah, Idaho for a job thing. So he's been looking for a new training partner, and so him and I have started training together. And yeah, so that's been about like a week that we've only been doing that. So, but it's been going really well, and it's really helping to get my game to the next level, and just keeping us both, active and playing.
So the first time you played with him, were you sore?
Yes, yeah. It was a workout. It was a good couple hours, and I had already played a couple hours before that in just some drilling with some 3.5s, 3.0s in the area that we normally drill with, and then got some dinner, and then came back for a couple more hours with him. So that was a long day.
So why don't we segue into your match, unless there's anything else you want to talk? Oh, how about the foam roller?
Yes.
You're a foam roller fan.
I am a foam roller fan. So during tennis season last year, I had a freak neck issue, I guess. I had torticollis, which is like a severe neck pinching. So after that, I've had really bad upper back pain after any kind of working out, playing pickleball, playing tennis. And the foam roller was something that was recommended to me by my aunt when we were over there for a pickleball station tournament, and I borrowed hers, and it helped a lot. So here's my own now, and I am a foam roller user, definitely.
Now it's 12 inches. Do you find that it's a little bit too small? Would you like a bigger one?
No, I think that it works just fine, because most of the pain is really concentrated in the center area. So I think that this one fits my needs very well.
Is it hard? It looks like it's like spongy.
Yeah, it's. I think on the packaging it said it was medium hardness, but it's pretty hard. It looks spongy, but I mean, you see it doesn't really compress that much when you really try to squeeze it. So.
Yeah, I got a 12-inch foam roller as well, and I thought it was a little small, but then I started using it, and I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't think I would need a bigger one at all.
Well, a bigger one is kind of interesting. I actually made my own foam roller out of a pickleball picker-upper.
Oh, very nice.
So it's a pickleball picker-upper / foam roller, all in one.
Wow, you should get a patent on that one.
Anybody can do it. In fact, I could give you one, because I've got all these pieces of foam that we used to use for backpacking, and we're not using them anymore. And so it's like nobody wants them. And so I just rolled it around this pickleball picker-upper. And it's awesome. It's like 3 feet long, right? So I go from 12 inches to 3 feet long if I want. And so you can put your whole body on it, which is a little different.
Yeah, awesome. That's cool.
But you can't put it in your backpack. I mean, that's what I like about the 12-inch one, is you can just throw it in your backpack.
Yes. And
roll. Okay, let's get to the game. Now, this was a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, this was about a month ago. This was February 25th, I believe.
Let me see the date that you the date that you uploaded it was the 18th, so that doesn't.
No, but I think in the description it might say 225, I think.
225, you're right.
Yep, there we go.
And you're playing at the Sequim Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
And are you king of the court? Is that what you're playing?
So this is the left 3 courts are just open, and then the rightmost court is a challenge court, which is a 3.5 and up skill rated players play on that court. So so we just do the normal thing that most clubs do, where we rotate out after if we get to a certain number of people waiting, then all 4 will rotate. And we had a certain number on this day, so we only got to play to 9 points, but it still was a long game.
So let's get right to it.
All right,
Garrett is serving.
Yes.
Do you want me to slow it down?
Whatever you think is the best for you.
Oh, here we can just show you in slow motion.
Yes, there we go.
So you got a little dink session going on. Now you're right-handed and Garrett is left-handed. So you guys are sharing the middle.
Yep. That's why you'll see us later on. You'll see us stack, and that's why we have Garrett serve first there, because he is left-handed.
And look at that. We're going to go back.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. There's a lob over Garrett's head, and look what Garrett's doing. He's getting out of the way of the ball.
Yep.
And that wasn't. Were you trying to get to do this? What were you thinking when you got back here? And then it's like, boom. Were you trying to hit it?
Yeah, as you can see, I was really delayed on that getting to the ball. I mean, I wasn't even turned or had my feet set at all. Did not have the chance to execute a split step, as is common with most lob retrievals. So I was just trying to get it back, and you really don't want to lob it up too, or you don't want to lob it where if it's not good enough to these 2 players that we're playing against, because they will go for the angles and they'll put it away most of the time. So I was trying to put a little bit on it to make it so it wasn't too hard, but I had to give myself some margin because I wasn't set to hit a good enough drop at that point. And
you popped it up to them.
I did.
Right there, and there he is.
Yep.
And where's it going? Right to Garrett's feet. Well, that's kind of nice, Garrett, that you're so small.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're both kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, we were trying to work our way back, and I saw Garrett was up there a little bit, so I tried to, it's really important to be in a line and move as a unit on the court, because otherwise it just opens up a lot of angles, and things can go wrong pretty quickly when a team is out of alignment.
So Garrett puts it right back, basically the same place that you had it.
Mm-hmm.
And right back down to Garrett. And that was a great drop shot, Garrett.
Yep. So that's what we were looking to do. That I think that whole point was to get one just.
So here you're just nice and low. Look, he has to bend down.
Yep.
And that's a nice position. So are these guys 3-5 or are they 4-0?
So the one on the left, I don't think is rated. He hasn't played in any tournaments, but I would definitely say he's 3-5 level. And then the one on the right is 3-5 rated, and he's playing in the International Indoor Championships coming up in a couple months.
In May, end of May.
Yep, and 3-5. So we could be playing him and his partner. Yep.
Okay, so that's a nice position. Look how low he gets to the ball, and his face is down there. He's bending his knees.
Yep.
But it doesn't do him any good because he put it into the net.
Yep.
And you guys are like celebrating like crazy. Yeah, go.
That was a great first point. That was pretty long for a first point. So
what's going on, Garrett? Don't you guys high five or anything? I think
we usually click paddles.
Oh, I see.
Yep. That was kind of like a half hug, slap on the back type thing.
But that was the first point of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
who's serving here? Describe your serve here, Garrett. Can you do that?
You don't know?
I don't know.
It's just probably a normal service motion. Were you trying to do anything with the serve?
No.
So
I don't know. You are a tosser. You're not a dropper. So you're tossing the ball up.
Yeah.
You're taking a step, right?
Yeah.
You're going one, and then you're hitting it, and your paddle is way back. You're bending your knees. Look at your knee right here, and your front knee too. And then you come up, right? And look at the follow through.
Yeah, that follow through is all the way
across your body.
Yep.
Up by your ear. I mean, that's like a classic serve. So, did you read books? How did you develop this serve?
Well, from tennis, our coach kind of always said to make sure to follow up to your ear. So it's kind of just the same motion as tennis.
Okay. Are you doing like a forehand motion with your serve?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's a nice deep serve too. Look at that.
Yeah, so we really try to get both the serve and return deep. That's a really key part of playing a successful game.
And now he's send it back. That's a great return.
Yeah, that was a really great return.
And so you're moving backwards and hitting it at the same time, but that's a great third shot drop.
Yeah, thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, you couldn't get any better than that. Look at this.
Thank you. Yeah.
And look how you get under the ball.
Yeah.
Here the ball is coming. It's coming back to you. You see it's coming. You got to let it bounce. You come back and look at your paddle. You're letting the ball drop. You're not hitting it, and then you're pushing up on it. That's how you get that lift right over the net. Perfect.
Yep. So, and I really try to go for those to the opposite cross court corner, just to give the ball more of a chance to come down, just in case.
Into his backhand.
Yes, that helps too.
Right. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, that is not one to poach on. That was a regret after that shot.
Well, you are so off balance here. Look at your body. You're moving. If you take a look at yourself, here that's his backhand.
Mm-hmm.
Going to your opponent's backhand, letting it drop. He smashes it to you. You hit it back. And this one here, you were going left and then it was coming right, and now you're just so out of balance.
Yeah, that was not a smart play on my part. So.
And Garrett was waiting for it.
Yep.
He's waiting for it to bounce. No high fives there, huh?
Nope. But we do a paddle tap after every point, no matter what the result is.
Really?
So, yep. So there it is coming
Where
up.
did you learn that?
I don't know. It's just something that we've always done.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, just to keep the communication and just to say, okay, here's our next point. Let's go. Let's get in the mind set for the next point.
So you're telling Garrett here we're going to stack. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're going, hey, Garrett, you're not going there. You're going over here.
Yep.
We're stacking.
Yep.
Okay. So did Garrett say, I could have had that ball?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, he'll tell me. He'll tell me.
Okay, so let's get this party started. Let me get this go. Okay, here it comes. Pretty easy serve. Describe your return a serve motion.
Yeah, looks weird in slow motion. I don't know. I like to do the open stance because you really want to get up to the net as fast as you can, so that it helps to stay open. It's just that's kind of the tennis thing. So that forehand, and I really tried to push that really deep and down the line in order to get me time to get up to the net, which you can see I didn't even quite make it.
Garrett's up there.
The down the line part is important because it decreases the amount of angles that they can have, and they can't go. If I were to have hit that cross court, he could have gone down the line right back at me if I didn't make it all the way to the net. So with the stacking, it's important most of the time to return down the line.
Okay, what ball are you guys playing with?
We're playing with the Onyx. It's the orange ball. I can't remember what the name of it is.
Okay.
It's the orange Onyx ball. That's all that I know. And I'm pretty sure that one might even be discontinued from sanctioned play, but I'm not sure on that.
I think most of them are.
Yeah.
This guy's got, look out, this guy's serve.
Yeah.
He's a tosser. See him toss the ball up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does like a windmill thing.
Yep. Yeah, he comes from racquetball, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but yeah, he's an ex-racquetball player.
I would say, it's a power serve, isn't it? He serves it pretty hard.
Yeah, he serves really hard, fast, low. It really skids off the court, especially on those indoor gym floors. It doesn't take too high of a bounce most of the time, I would say, on Forrest's serve.
And he's not playing around with any third shot drops here.
No.
He just wants to smash it right to you, but it's up.
Yep.
And you're smashing it back at him.
Yep.
And Garrett, look how low you get down.
Yeah.
What's that? You're just getting down to the ball?
Yeah, most of the time I don't know. It's just something that I don't know, really developed.
I mean, you're shorter than Garrett.
Yeah, right there for sure.
Right? I noticed that when I was watching this game that you get down shorter than Garrett.
Yeah.
So you can get down to his level. He's just hoping someday he'll get to your level, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And why are they picking on you? I mean, you're getting all the balls here.
I don't know.
Are you the weakest?
I don't know.
Are you the weakest link here?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think we're pretty even, but
I might be able to put balls away better.
I think they know that Garrett will go for the angles more of the time, which sometimes pays off, sometimes doesn't quite pay off. But most of the time, I really just try to get him back and deep. So that might be part of the strategy.
See, even right here, see how low you are? I mean, you're like about as tall as Garrett.
Yeah, no, I really try to get the knee bend and the athletic stance. That's super important in really getting, and really being able to put the ball back over the net. So I think that's an important thing.
And yeah, it looks like you mishit that and you got lucky. And you got the point.
Yep.
So is this speed okay? Slow? I can speed it up?
No, this is good. Yeah, this is good.
Slow it down, stop. I can go 5 seconds back, 5 seconds or 10 seconds back or forward. Like right now, don't want to have you watch you bounce the ball.
Yeah.
So can you describe your serve?
Yeah, so mine is, I really come around to really generate the paddle head speed to put something on the ball.
So you have a step.
And I do one step. Recently, I've been putting a little bit more on my serves to try to get a little bit of an advantage, possibly a weaker return in order for our third shot to be a little easier. So yeah, just that really coming around with the laid, watch out, Garrett, with the laid back wrist, and then really kind of bending your knees and then getting that the unit turn, the rotation of the hips forward, and then the follow through.
So you're putting your weight behind the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see that you have your elbow. You don't have a straight arm. Do you have an elbow pain at all?
Nope.
See, like right here, your elbow is in it. It's not straight.
Yeah, I mean.
And here it comes, and then you when you hit the ball, you're bringing your elbow up.
Yeah. I think it's just something where I'm compensating for not tossing the ball, I think is the main thing on that.
Okay. Here you're getting low to the ball. Look how low you're getting.
I'm pretty sure this one goes into the net for me.
So you don't have much of a backswing. You're just going to punch it.
Yeah. Here I was trying. Maybe that does go over, does it?
It does go over, but I don't know if you're trying a third shot. I don't know what you're doing here.
I'm trying a third shot. I'm trying to do a slice, get under the ball, which is something that I've been trying to work on more, but it was not successful in this game, and you'll see a couple failed attempts on that.
And Garrett, are you trying to drop shot here when it's coming to you so fast?
I think so. I'm not.
Yeah, I would say that was an attempt at a drop. Yeah.
But it didn't get there.
We're going to have to get a little closer to see this.
Yeah, I was wondering about you using your cell phone and if you could see the ball. And
yeah, well, and then that last backhand volley was really bad. That definitely would have been out, I think. Yeah. So that's kind of one that I would have liked to have just stepped out of the way of. I mean, it's up so high like that. I don't know what I was doing.
You did that yesterday too.
Well, it's at your chest too. You're going to have to get out of the way. You have to make a decision. Am I going to get out of the way? Or am I going to hit it? At this point, you can't get out of the way.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was not too good on my part.
So you lost your serve, and Garrett's complaining about something. A ball behind?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Here we go. And you're a tosser. Look at Garrett toss the ball up.
Mm-hmm.
You're more of a dropper, aren't you?
Yeah. I just think there's more control in that and more consistency of hitting the ball in the same place every time.
85% of the serves people drop.
Mm-hmm.
Only 15% of the people toss the ball.
That's weird.
How did I get that number? I did a poll on the Pickleball forum.
Oh, there you go. I think I remember that.
It was a long time. It was a couple of weeks ago. So that's a long time in the Pickleball forum universe.
That's very true. I was trying to find a post this morning of somebody made some rankings of the top players, and I couldn't remember what it was based on, and I wanted to look at it again, and I could not find it because I know that it was like about a month ago.
Well, we all know what it's based on. It's based on politics.
Most likely, but they said they did something with stats, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I know. Where'd they get the stats?
Yeah.
And this is a third shot, bringing you back, Garrett, and you're just popping it right to his feet.
Mm-hmm.
So Garrett's getting some action here.
Yeah.
And right down the middle.
Yeah, that was a great shot. And they were kind of staying. I feel like that they could have made their way up to the net on those. They were good enough drops a little faster. So I don't know if that was a good choice for them.
What does your T-shirt say, Garrett, that you're wearing here?
Oh, just Nike Air.
Oh, Nike Air. Okay. Are those the kicks you're wearing? Nike Air?
No, those are Adidas.
Okay. Okay, here comes the racquetball serve.
Yes.
Server.
Yeah, it's a good serve. But I think this one might be out, actually, if I remember correctly.
I spent a lot of time thinking about it.
Yeah, he takes his time to get ready.
Was that in?
It was.
Nope, there. I think that's the finger up to call it out. I'm pretty sure Garrett called it out.
Yeah.
But looking at it, I don't know if that was the right call, but it's hard to tell in the moment.
Well, it's hard to tell from here too.
Okay.
Here's your serve, like a coil, like a cobra coil. And you're playing against a righty and lefty over there too.
Yeah, that's right. I can't remember if they stacked or not.
No, they didn't.
They didn't stack. Sometimes they.
And look at you get down underneath the ball and you kick up. That's what the pros do. They come back and they go up. They lift the ball.
Yep. He just said that I look like Mario.
Mario, the cartoon character?
Yep.
Like Mario Brothers?
Yep.
Video game?
No, but it's good that you say that that's what the pros do, because my mom, once I really started incorporating that kind of jump on the drops, my mom would say, "Why are you jumping like that?" And I would say, "Watch the pros."
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want to do that too. And that's how I'm getting my third shot. I'm waiting for the ball to drop, and then I'm just kind of jumping up.
Yeah.
Because they jump up.
Yep.
That's why I saw that in your motion there. It's like, oh, he's been watching some video.
Yeah, I am a big watcher. I watch a lot of pickleball, so
Really?
I really try to learn by watching.
Well, you also teach too, don't you?
Kind of a little bit.
Okay, this is a return. You're getting set. And that's a nice third shot right there, right to his backhand. That's, you can't do any better than that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really what I was aiming for.
And right to Garrett, he's just going to make him pay for it. Oh! It's like, where did you come from? What did I do?
Was it in? I think that they called it out.
Oh yeah, this one they were not looking. He hit it right past him, I think, and
he didn't touch it.
I don't think he touched it, and they were waiting. They couldn't make the decision, and I just said it was out because I could see that it was out.
Oh, I see.
But you know, in a tournament, it's up to them to make it in the call. So
really,
unless they ask what our opinion is,
right?
Of course, I'm going to be honest, but if it part of the game is calling the lines.
I know, but if they're both facing forward and they don't see it,
yeah,
what can they do?
Well, exactly.
They have to ask you, and you could say,
they didn't
"Hey, if you don't see it, you don't see it. It's our point."
Yeah, I mean, they didn't ask me. I just said, that's out because
right.
Otherwise, I would feel bad about that.
Okay, it's coming to your backhand. You're getting low.
I'm thinking that one's not.
I don't know. You're really low. I mean,
yeah.
Were you trying to drop it or just hit it over the net?
I was trying to drop it, but I don't even know what form that was. That was not good.
Because I don't even think you're just hitting, you're swatting at the ball almost.
Yeah.
I don't think you're down underneath it. And you're trying to put some backspin on it. Is that it?
Yeah, I was trying to, put some back slice under it and really get under it, but it just didn't happen. And it was just, that one's not going on the highlight reel. We'll just put it that way.
So do you have issues with your knees? I see you've got some tape on them.
No, those are just compression pants.
What? Oh, and the video. Yeah, those are just compression pants, yeah.
Oh, okay. So your knees are good?
Yes. Yep.
Knock on wood, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this guy's got a nice deep serve.
Yep.
Was that out? Yeah, that's too deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how you call him out. You put the finger in the air, right?
Yes, sir. Out.
Okay, here comes Mr. Racquetball, former racquetball player, serve. Middle of the court. That gives you all the time in the world to get underneath it, get it back. He's on his heels, like he has to step back.
Yeah.
He's hitting it to Garrett. Not a third shot, but into the net. And you guys won a point.
Yep, and I was excited there because that meant we got our serve back.
Oh, you got it back.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. So here's Garrett. And it's coming over to you. Pushing back, getting up. Look at that hop.
Yep.
Nice, beautiful third shot. Look at him. He's got to step back, back. Why doesn't he get it on the fly? Because it's too good of a shot. That's why.
I think he just wanted more control on that. I'm guessing that's the only thing I can say.
Look how low you're getting here. Look at you watching the ball. Look at your paddle. It's what, 6 inches from the floor?
Yeah.
And then you're
this is
low.
A pop-up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this.
That was not supposed to
Are
happen.
you trying to dink it? Is that it?
I was trying to. It would have been
Or
a fifth
lob
shot
it.
drop, but it was way too high.
It looks like you almost tried to lob it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, but that was definitely not my intent. I was, sometimes when I go from forehand to backhand, it is a little hard to adjust from, on the drops.
So Garrett, are you in soccer?
No.
I see when the ball's coming to you, you're making a kind of a soccer move here. It's like kicking it with your feet.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I think he's wishing he was kicking me after that shot.
You guys don't fight. You get along,
Yes.
support each other, right?
Yep.
You guys are in it to win it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So what do we do? All we can do after that is move on. Oops, sorry.
So is life, huh?
Yep. Very true.
So you're learning a lot of life lessons on the pickleball court.
Oh, yes. Andre Agassi once said that life is like tennis. So I think that life is like pickleball as well.
Oh. Did you see him playing pickleball at
Yes, I did.
South by Southwest?
Yeah, that was very cool.
Did you see the behind the scenes with that YouTuber that did his vlog?
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah, they were in the green room waiting to go on. It's like, hey, did you ever play pickleball? No, I haven't played pickleball. No, yeah, I have never played. I played like 2 years. I don't know. I mean, they were like not ready, prepared.
No.
They were just kind of like,
yeah.
And that's out.
Yeah. So that was a smart poach on me on that one.
Sure, you gotta pat yourself on the back, right?
Yeah, compared to
here it is.
First poach was not good.
Wham!
Yeah.
I almost
just can't handle your pace.
Yeah, and I think that one was pretty close, but I think you might have called me off on that because my racket or my paddle was up, and then I pulled it back. So.
You want to watch your serve? I mean, we can keep watching your serve, but
yeah,
just get right to the point.
Yes, indeed.
You're going up on the ball. Nice third shot again. Look, it right down to his feet.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you're doing a good job. Look at another third shot. That little hop.
Yep.
And Garrett, look at how he moves like a tiger.
Yep, we were really in sync.
And now Garrett's coming back. This is going to be his backhand. If he gets it over there, oh, he could have gone around the post, but he didn't. But bam! Yeah. Open court, took him off the court.
Yep.
And that's how you guys.
Go ahead.
That's called teamwork.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite shot.
That's the ideal play for us. Is just get the third drop. Whoa! Get the third shot, drop in. Make your way up there, and then dink. Hopefully, get a pop up and put it away. So my first dink was very to the side to his backhand, so that resulted in the pop up and Garrett to do the awesome forehand volley down the middle where the gap was. So
okay, you got 2 balls.
Yep.
Now you got 1 ball, and here we go. We'll just get right to your.
Yep.
And that's a nice low return, but really too short. And again, look how low you are. Look how low you are. Low.
Yeah, my knee's almost on the ground. Maybe it is on the ground. Almost.
And you're all on 1 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like a highlight reel at every point, aren't you? You can get get a photographer out there. Your mom could just take pictures of you like this, and you can create some really awesome posters.
Yeah.
Almost like a skater, the Olympic skaters, how low they get.
Mm-hmm.
But look how low that ball goes right over the net, drops down, and he flicks his wrist because look at him flick his wrist. See that?
Yeah, you can really see that there.
You see that? He flicks it. It means it's going up.
Yep.
Right at your level and whoops, what happened? Too excited.
Definitely.
Do you get excited out there on the court?
Yeah, we both do. I think, yeah.
Probably me more.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes a serve. And what is that? Oh, you're just hitting it back to his forehand. And there's Garrett. Wham! Over to the other lefty. The lefty couldn't handle it. It was going to his forehand. So did he have words with you after that, Garrett?
No.
Probably would have liked to have.
I mean, he's much bigger than you are. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad for doing that to him?
No, because he'll get us later too,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And before this, he's gotten us many times. No, it's a great great group there at the Picklers. So
we're talking about the Sequim Picklers.
Yes.
And they've got a Facebook page, and there's a link to the Sequim Picklers in the description below this video, in case anybody wants to check it out.
Yeah.
And that's middle of the court. So you don't run up on those, huh? You just let them come to you.
Yeah.
And then you just blast it back at him. Again, middle of the court. And he gets it right up on you. I mean, that is what you don't want to do.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Look at you get low again. Low again. What happened? Did you misjudge it? What happened?
Yeah.
It hit the net.
Yeah.
And you couldn't react in time.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you're like up and down on your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over there clicking their paddles, beating up on you guys.
Yeah, I know. Not very nice, huh?
No, I wouldn't say it's very nice. Oh, what's going on? Oh, that was out. Oh, there was the out ball.
Yep.
It wasn't out. It was not in the box. Now you get your serve back. And this is middle of the court. Just clears the non-volley zone. You're up. Over to Garrett. Garrett's taking it down the sideline.
Almost fell there.
Now this is up.
Yeah.
It's coming to Garrett, but he can handle it. He's using the Morgan Evans paddle.
Yes. Hello, Mother.
Hi, I need the charger.
And that is
a good shot.
That is a good shot.
Yeah, that was just that, they will go for those angles, so we just really had to be careful. What, on the side? I know. We really had to be careful on those, but that was just a great shot. I mean, it was way out wide to my backhand, so yeah, you just say good shot and next point.
That's right. Move right on.
Yep.
Get it out of your memory.
Yep.
Okay, here it comes to his forehand. And Garrett's going to get that on his forehand. How do you decide who gets the middle?
Depends on how we're doing that day.
Yeah,
usually if I'm doing like really bad, we usually talk about that he's gonna get it.
So what are you thinking about here, Garrett? You just hit it in the net.
I'm just mad at myself.
You're just looking at the wall.
Yep.
Okay, but you guys are going to click paddles.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll get them next time.
Yep.
And this is that out? Yes, that's out.
Yep.
You roll your fingers in the air. That means it's out.
Yep.
Okay, here comes the other ball. How are we doing on time? We've got.
We're doing good. We could probably be late. We're good to go, I think. Yes. We're just having dinner at her house, which is next door, so we're all good.
Oh, your grandmother's house is next door. That's good.
Yes. Yeah.
Now this is a nice shot, Garrett. Gets him low to his feet.
Yeah.
And that's interesting how he pushes that ball with the paddle with both of his hands. See, his backhand is on the paddle and he pushed that off?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I want him to do that. Well, you guys, you hit it right down to his feet again. Here it comes.
Yep.
And it's like, whoops, he can't handle it. Your point. Time to celebrate.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. And Garrett's going to take it again. And that's a nice third shot, Garrett. Right?
Yeah.
Right to his feet, pushes him back. He does a little dink on you. Ooh, a little inside out motion.
Yeah, and that one I was not expecting to come hard and fast at my body. I was not prepared at all.
It looks like he's going to hit it over to. Looks like he's going to hit it over to Garrett, but at the last minute, look how he moves his.
Yeah.
He pushes the paddle down, which means he's going to slide it over to you with some pace.
Yeah. So at this point, looking back, Garrett and I have improved a lot, even in like the last month, I think. And so that would have been one at this point where I'm thinking, that's a freeze and block it back in the kitchen type of thing. It's not a whale at it, crazy motion. So.
I see. Okay, this is coming to Garrett, right to him, mid-court. And that's your attempt at a third shot. But
yeah, so you'll see us both. We both stop right at the same time when we realize that it's not good, and then he just gets it right at his feet.
Well, and behind him too.
Yeah.
Garrett wasn't ready.
Yeah. So even though we were stopped, we still needed to have probably more of our feet bouncing ready to go to adjust to whatever shot they threw at us. So. Were you jumping? I was hitting it.
Here it comes. If we can see it before this person here gets in the camera.
Get out of the way, Robert.
And this is a long point.
Yeah.
And you're just going to take matters in your own hands. You guys switched. What happened?
We didn't really communicate well. I switched. I thought he was going to stand on the
No.
Oh.
I don't think they got it back.
They did. Yeah, I'm trying to follow the ball.
Oh.
And the ball looks like it's going over into the other court.
Yeah, they didn't get it.
It didn't get over the net.
Yeah, that's a different point.
Okay. Is that
yeah, so that was a good happened. Yeah, so that was a good poach.
Okay, here it comes. Look how low you're getting.
Yep. That was a good third shot on their part. Even though it didn't bounce, I still really had to contact it below the net. So.
But you pushed it back, got it to his feet.
Yep.
He's not putting any pace on it. He's trying to do a third shot.
Yep.
And Garrett's right down the middle. That's a beautiful shot, Garrett.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite shots.
How are you rolling are you putting some topspin on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really rolls those.
Look at that. Look how you roll your paddle. You're there, and then look at you just roll it.
That's how he can hit it so hard when it's bouncing that low below the net, is he really rolls those. And you'll see it a lot on the forehand volleys too.
I'm looking forward to them.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if you can see him as much on this because we don't get into as many extended points.
Except for that one.
But so maybe we'll see some more.
That's a nice deep serve. Look,
Yeah.
he's back on his heels. He stops. And this is a nice return, nice and deep. You're doing your step up. And that is textbook third shot drop. And now he just pushes it up at you.
They're so synchronized.
Uh-huh.
Wham! Ooh, you're trying to do it all here, aren't you?
Yeah, I didn't know where Garrett was at that point, so I said mine and took it.
You guys recovered very nicely. And you're down, you're up. Okay. And Garrett's taking it. That's his forehand, but you're popping it up. What are you guys thinking about this as you're
So there I'm really just trying to get it back and not to the lefty on to our right on their court, because I know he will go for the angles more. So I'm really trying to keep it isolated to Forrest, which it still comes back hard and fast, but luckily it's the same shot.
Look how he gets air. Look how he gets air. Look at this.
Yeah, so that was actually pretty high and back.
Look at he's doing an air dance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. So
Whoops,
he plays the same shot to me. And I'm able to get this one back just a little bit lower, which is just what it takes after this one.
Okay, here's the air dance.
Yep.
Okay, now it's coming back to you.
And so I just put it back just a little lower this time. And in the net. So Garrett and I were happy to win that point. That was a long one.
That's right, it was.
So what really got us into that defensive position was I took the poach, which I think it was the right idea to poach on that one, but they just had amazing hands and got it back, and we weren't expecting it, and it got us into kind of a defensive mode. So, but that was just kudos to them on getting that back. So, but we still won the point, so it was good. Good job, Garrett.
Kind of lucky though that it hit the net and then went over.
It didn't hit the net.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Oh.
Okay, you guys are stacking. And it's coming back to Garrett. That's a pretty casual return here, Garrett.
Yeah, I think that was a third shot. Yeah.
He's hitting the angle. And Garrett is hitting a lob.
Yeah.
And it goes out by about how many feet would you say?
I don't know.
10. No, I don't know. What did you tell me the other day about that? You said that you didn't know what to do. So
I was gonna do a cross court dink right back, but then I kind of found the middle open for a lob, so I tried to do that, but it was kind of too late to try something different.
Look how you get your racket, your paddle back. Your paddle is back almost before the ball bounces.
Yep, that's really a tennis thing. Just really
right there.
That early preparation.
Back. Look at your left hand. It's out.
Yep, all tennis stuff right there. That's all credit to my tennis coach. But that was a little crowded into my body. I wish that I would have had more extension on that, but that's okay.
Did you move your feet at all? when it's coming?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I didn't really want to back up anymore because I knew that I stand about 1.5 feet behind the line. So if it's going to bounce back farther than that, I'd rather just do a pickup so I don't push myself back farther.
Now you really put your body behind this one.
Yeah.
It's coming, and then it's like with your left leg, like a spring, you just spring into it.
Yep.
And he just dinks it back, takes all the pace off. Oh, Garrett hits the floor. What's going to happen? Oh, he's watching from the floor.
Oh, then there was a ball.
Oh.
But luckily there was a ball on court a couple of shots ago.
Really? So there was a ball on court? Is that what you're saying when you're on the floor, on the ground?
Yeah, that's why he stayed down.
You're going, hey, there's a ball on the court. Hey, yeah. hey, listen to me. Hey. I'm the guy on the court. I can see the ball. It's on the court.
Yeah.
Okay. What a lucky break.
Yeah, that was good.
Did you see that video I posted, I think yesterday, where that guy had they hit it to him 3 times when he was laying on the ground?
Yeah, I did see that. That was a good point.
I mean, that was amazing. They lost the point. It was actually match point.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Or game point. And they hit it to him 3 times when he was on the ground, and he was able to get it back and jump up.
Yeah, that was crazy. And they got back into a normal point, and then it just was lost after that.
Well, they got it down the middle, and they just went,
Yeah.
Yep, there are some crazy points out there.
Yep, they're really.
Yeah, and since you watch so much video, if you find those crazy points, please share them.
Okay, I found a really good one today that I thought you'd be interested in. It was a match at the Grand Canyon State Games, I think, with it was Alex Hamner and someone else that I hadn't seen before. I don't remember what his name was, against Scott Moore and somebody else.
Oh, that's Steve Cole out of Las Vegas.
Okay.
Steve Cole and Alex Hamner, and I think we're talking about the same thing.
Is it Cookie Drake was playing with Scott Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Alex she went to try, it was really fast volley. She thought she was going to forehand it up here, then up here, then she was going to try inside out here, then that didn't work. So then she went all the way for a backhand, and it was like coming really fast. So I slowed it down to watch it. I was like, whoa. So that was a cool point. Bye, Mother. Have fun.
Oh, so it's 5:30, so she's going next door.
No, she's going out with her sister. Yep.
Oh, so you guys are eating at grandmom's while your mom goes out.
Yes.
I see I guess that's how it's working. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just learning as I'm going here.
Yep.
Anyway, so it's 5:30.
We can keep going. I think we're fine. Right.
Okay, we are 11 minutes and 12 seconds into this.
Okay.
How long is the video?
17.
Okay.
I think. Okay, so that's a nice low third shot. Mm-hmm. And you hit it back to the left-handed guy, and that is out.
Yep.
No, he wasn't the left-handed guy. He was the...
oh, yeah, that's racquetball.
The racquetball guy.
Yep.
Yep. Racquetball guy, left-handed guy.
Yep.
Oh, you've got their names here.
Yes.
On the video. We could call them Chuck and Forrest, right?
Yes. So Forrest is racquetball and Chuck is left-hander.
Okay. It's nice that you have that there.
Yes.
Okay. That's a nice deep serve.
Yeah, thank you.
And he hits it right down the middle. You get down low. And it looks like you popped it up.
Yep.
And he doesn't know how to handle it. He got too excited.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what happens. It's like, oh, I'm going to kill this ball.
Yep.
I'm going to kill it. And look, he's still trying to. That's what I want to do.
Yep.
I just want to hit the ball over the net.
Mm-hmm. So we got lucky on that one.
You're a tennis player, so are you watching Miami?
Not that much, but I mean, I am keeping up with it. I know that Federer just lost, sadly.
He did.
Yeah, to like the 175th ranked person or something like that. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was. Started with a K. Yeah, it was very sad because I'm a huge Federer fan. So
yeah, did you watch the final at the desert?
At Indian Wells.
Indian Wells, yeah.
No, I have not yet, but I'm going to, and I also, I already know the result of that one too, so that's sad, but it's okay.
It was really, really good. I mean, he had 5 champion points.
Uh-huh.
He had him up 40-15.
Oh.
2 champion points right there.
Yeah, I can feel that one's gonna hurt watching.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they up until that point, it was really good, back and forth, back and forth.
Uh-huh.
And
well,
then
then at least
you just have to feel for Federer. I mean, 5 championship points.
Yeah, for sure.
And he blew it.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't that. It was unforced errors. That's what it was. It was unforced errors.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to a lot, especially more, I think, in pickleball. It's just the more consistent team always seems to win. That's just so huge, as being consistent and having the less unforced errors. So.
Oh, that's something we didn't do. See, I don't do this very much. I want to do like 1 or 2 a week when I get into the groove. We could have been tracking your unforced errors. We could have been tracking your stats here: winners, unforced errors, third shot drops.
Well, we'll film some more, and we can do that again. We can do that again.
Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to be getting a demo of Pickleball Stat. Did you see my interview with Jarek?
I think I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, well, he's got a mobile app that allows you to track your stats on your phone.
Yes, I've seen the app, and it looks like it will be super awesome to use, hopefully.
Well, yeah, just like to see it.
Yeah.
He said it was going to be available 1st of March. Hello, Jarek. It's the end of March. But, when it gets here, it will get here.
Exactly.
And, what we have is paper and pencil.
Yes.
That's a nice third shot coming back at you. Nice low. Look at how you lift the ball. You're not hitting the ball. Look how you get underneath the ball and you lift it with your legs as well.
Yeah, a lot of it comes from your legs, totally.
That's what Sarah Ansbury says.
Yeah.
She says, use your bigger muscles to hit the ball.
Exactly.
Not your smaller, not your wrist, not your elbow, not your arm.
Yep.
Your legs, your torso, your weight.
For sure. Especially if you're hitting it harder, I think. That's even more true.
Okay, it looks like we have a model. She's showing off her fall collection here.
Yes, I know. I was like, oh my gosh, she's standing right in front of the camera after I got it back. So, but she's pretty much out of the way.
Well, we don't see you. I know.
Yeah.
And now her friend comes in.
Yep.
And we'll just speed this over to a point where we can watch. Okay. Let's get this back. Here it comes. Nice position, nice and low. middle of the court. Hits your backhand, and you put a little slice on it.
Yep.
To his feet.
Goes for the lob. I somehow get to it.
Look how you get air.
Yeah.
You're back. Off your right foot, right leg. Look at you in the air.
Yeah.
You look like a kangaroo.
See, that's a poster shot right there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know about your left arm. Should your left arm be out, like pointing at the ball when you hit it?
Oh, totally. That's where it should be, but it's not. But that's
but
where
you have it at your chest. You just kind of like have that dangling participle. But it's your dangling arm, and you just to your body, and you put it in a nice position right down to his feet. Looks like he hit it out.
Yep.
Looks like it worked out okay for you.
Yep. If at all possible, you always want to see if you can really overhead it, even if it means going back a couple steps. You don't want to have to run around and try to work yourself back in again.
So when you hit a lot of overheads, does your shoulder hurt after a while?
Not really, but in tennis it does.
Your shoulder, or how about your back?
Yeah,
no?
Every now and then from tennis mostly, because that's just a lot more pressure on your arms. The racket's heavier, so.
Okay, well, that's a nice third shot.
Yeah, that was a good third shot, but they didn't really come in that much.
No, they didn't. They're no man's land.
Yeah.
And they're hitting it to your backhand, and you're hitting it out. Nope.
That was in.
You dinked it. And you put it up too high. That's what they call an attackable ball right there.
Yeah, and that one was intended to be a cross-court dink back to the other side. Obviously that did not happen at all. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one was just shoot. Next point.
It's always another point.
Yep.
Okay. Tapping paddles.
Yep.
Here it comes. Under her arm.
Yep.
You're there someplace. That's a nice position on his part, on Forrest's part.
Yep.
And this is a lob. Yep. This is a lob. And Chuck is back.
Oops.
And he's pushing it over to you. Well, you just popping it up for him. You can get it low. Looks like you got it low there, Garrett. Look at this. Nice resetting the point.
Thank you.
But you guys are both in no man's land. Oh, and they're letting you back in right here.
Yep.
That's a nice inside out. It looks like you're going to go cross court, but you don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go down the line.
Oh, I wanted with that one. Oh, yeah.
Now you guys are in I formation.
On accident, because I think Garrett thought I was staying, but I went back.
Was that out?
Nope,
No,
that's good.
Yeah, that's good. We're talking about the blue line, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he thought I was staying, but I went back to my old spot, and we just got out of position there. So my post should have been more of a put away. So
they got to be put aways. If you poach, they got to be put aways.
Yep.
So let's see, and you're just dinking it right back to Forrest. That ball go out?
I think he hit it into my body there, I think. Yeah, I think I hit it and missed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty fast and furious there.
Yeah, that was a hard shot, but
okay, come on, here we go. Yeah, you tend to do that. You like just standing on one leg and hitting.
yeah, it's probably not. Well, I mean, I guess that's an unconscious thing. Normally, I won't do that. Well, here's the reason why is most likely that I can give you is I'm trying to hit as I'm moving forward.
Right, moving forward. It's all about getting to the net. Fast.
If I was hitting a drive, I would completely get my feet set and be steady. So
if you're hitting a drive, well, you're hitting it. It's coming. This is the return to serve.
Yeah. But if I really wanted to drive it low, hard, and fast, I would have stayed and kept my feet set for that.
So that's a nice dink right here. Nice, low.
Thank you.
And then he put some top spin on it.
That was just a good shot. I mean, it was a risky, low percentage shot. So you just say, good shot and just hope that they don't.
Look, it's down below the net.
Yeah.
And he just whips it.
Yeah. So.
And it looked like it cleared the net by about 2 centimeters.
Yeah, it did. And Garrett barely missed it by about 2 centimeters too with his paddle. So it was just a good shot and nothing really you can really say about. Nothing you can really do about it, I guess. At least at our level, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that goes to Chuck. Chuck sends it over to Garrett on his forehand. No, hitting your backhand. And you're putting 2 hands on this. Look at this, Garrett. This is a 2-handed backhand of yours?
Yeah.
So you got the Morgan Evans paddle. The handle is pretty short. Can you put both of your hands on it?
Yeah. You
can. So you can hit that, but it doesn't look like you're putting your right hand on the throat, on the handle. You're putting it on the back of the paddle.
Yeah, I think on that one you were like.
And you're pushing the paddle with both hands.
Like that.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
I've only seen one other person do that. Do you know anybody else that does that, Garrett?
No. I don't know. It's kind of comfortable, I guess.
And you got some air on this one here. Here's your poster.
Yeah.
Where's your right arm? No, your right arm. Yeah, that's in with your body too.
Yeah.
Let's see that again.
Probably just like.
Here it comes. Oh, look at your right arm. Oh,
that was good. That was up until contact, which is what I want to do.
And this is coming back to your forehand. You got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both.
Well, you put it right between them.
Yeah.
And it looks like Chuck, he kind of poached a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Looked like it was Forrest's ball, but Chuck got to it first and hit it into the net. He might have been a little off balance.
Yeah, and I think they were also back a couple feet from the non-volley zone line there.
Right,
so that might have had an effect as well.
Now, you're not this. Yeah, you're moving forward. That's what you're all about, isn't it?
it's just about getting to the net, you know, especially when you're stacking like this and you have to run all the way cross court. You really have to get there fast.
So what I see you doing is you're hitting the ball. You're moving while you're hitting the ball.
Yeah.
You're not set hitting the ball and then running.
Which is intentional.
You're hitting the ball as you're running.
Yeah. And you watch a lot of the pros and they do the same thing, especially on this kind of a stack where you're stacking on when you're receiving serve.
You'll have to show me those pros.
Yeah. And a lot of the times.
Send me the clips.
Okay. It's just
because what I advocate is you stop.
Yeah.
You hit the ball and then you go. It's a recipe for disaster if you try to hit and run at the same time. And I can show you pros hitting it into the net while they do that.
No, you're right. But I don't find disaster when I do that, and I do that consistently. So
well, you know, maybe you're developing the skill for you to accomplish that.
Yeah.
But
of course, it's going to be lower percentage success rate when it is riskier. I would always say that you would mostly want to be set when you're hitting the ball, especially at the lower levels.
Look at Forrest, how he adjusts his paddle. Here it's coming back over the net here. First he's going to do one thing. And he goes, no, I'm going to take it underhand.
Yeah.
He was going to hit down on it, but then as your ball is coming down, he's going, I've got to. So he has to change his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just beating up on you, aren't they?
Yeah, they really were isolating to me a lot in this match.
But you're holding your own. That's probably going out.
Yeah, that was out by a couple feet there. So,
but it looks you're not trying to take any pace off of it.
No.
When they hit it hard to you, you hit it hard back to them.
Yeah, which now I would hope that I would have not done that. So,
well, I don't know. That's really interesting how you hit it right here. You're just moving your arm. That's a good shot. That's a good recovery. That's a great shot. But that one, see, you have an option of slowing it down, but
yeah, that's the one that you want to just set your paddle out and let it drop down.
And see how your paddle is. See right here, and then when your paddle comes back, this is all wrist. You can see you cock your wrist here. You don't have enough time to move your arm. So you cock your wrist back, and then you hit it with your wrist and your arm at the same time. Which is really great, but then you tried it again.
Yeah, and there I was hoping you see how I moved into the center of the court. I was hoping that it would be a hard enough shot to get a higher reply, and then I just flubbed that last volley there. So, but one of those, looking back, I would have played as a drop, hopefully reset into the kitchen. So
yeah, when this thing comes back at you so hard, like right here, and then he hits it back to you hard, you're hitting it back to him hard.
Yeah, so that's
you're not trying to reset.
Yes, that we've been working on is just not getting sucked into the fast game, because that's where we really start, you know, like when we played in our tournament at Pickleball Station, that's where we really found where we were struggling, is we just got sucked into the fast game and we weren't winning the majority of the points that were fast. So that was our issue there. So we've been both really trying to work on that.
Well, I mean, if you videotape yourself, you watch it back so you can actually see what's going on instead of thinking what's going on. You, I think, will be able to make adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the heat of the moment, you think you're doing one thing, but actually you're doing something else.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
feel, so, gee, I had to do that.
Yeah.
I had to do that. I had no choice. And then we watch it back on the video. It's like, oh, well, I had some choices.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that McCann thing. It's like, oh, I'm going to get it.
You're really cutting out. I can't quite hear what.
Oh, I'm cutting out?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's probably my bandwidth here. My neighbors on DSL.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You're getting to the end here.
Yes.
So it's coming back to you.
Yep.
See on that, you're waiting for the ball, but you're not trying to get to the line. You're trying to hit a third shot.
Yeah.
You're down, you hit, you're set. You come on the ball, third shot, into the net. Didn't have anything special on it. He just flubbed it.
Yeah.
He being Forrest. Look at how he moves his wrist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like he just got lazy hitting it. He's here, and then it's almost like he's trying to do a slice or something.
I think he was trying to slice it. Yeah. Because we were hanging back a little bit, so I think he was probably trying to get a low slice in the kitchen. That's my guess.
See what he's doing now. Oops. Is what he should have done.
Yeah.
He's getting his okay. This is what I should have done.
Yep.
Just that, and I should just hit it like that, punch it instead of like.
Yeah.
Slice it down low and it went right in the net.
Which is always easy to say that when it's after the fact, but when you're in the heat of the moment, it's hard to make those kinds of decisions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But this sort of thing is a learning experience, so that you can actually see it.
Exactly.
So you can go, okay. Well, what I thought was going on actually wasn't going on.
Yeah. So it's been helpful for me to watch the matches back and, see what I should have done, to help me grow as a player and just make smarter choices on the court.
Well, that's what I've been doing. Like 2 months after I started playing, I started videotaping myself.
Uh-huh.
I got a video of me like 2 years ago when I didn't know anything.
Uh-huh.
So I watched it back and it's like, that's not me.
Yeah.
That person's gone. I don't do that anymore.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I like.
And that was it.
Some of these points.
Nice slow. It's almost like a Zorro move or something. Look at that.
A what move?
Zorro. That's what comes to mind. Kind of, like a.
What part? I still can't understand what you're saying. Like
sword fight. Like a sword fighter.
Oh, a sword fighter. Gotcha.
Like that. Aha!
Yeah, it is. You're right.
It's like, boom. That's another poster. It's a little bit too much for Forrest to handle right in the middle.
Yep, right
popped it out and it's time to click paddles.
Yep.
And say, okay. And so you have added some things on this video.
Yes.
So that we can go check out your your training videos on dinking, or your series, right?
Yes.
And you've got your playlist up here. Is that right?
Pardon?
Playlist. And this is
Your
a playlist.
Yes, that's a playlist. Yep, right there on the left-hand corner. Yep.
And this is one of the videos in the playlist.
The videos, there's a dinking, returning, and serving. There's one for each of those. Those are the 3 videos that we have so far.
I can just click on it.
I think you can click on it and it will take you to it.
What are you planning on? I just click on it.
Pardon?
So what are you planning for the future? What are you planning for the future?
As far as videos or just pickleball future?
For your series, your trainings.
So we are planning on adding a couple more, probably 3 more, because we're doing another project. So for topics, I'm kind of thinking volley. And then we haven't really decided on the rest. Maybe third shot drops and overheads or something. I don't know. We'll see what we decide to do, but that's still in the works.
Well, I think I'm experiencing bandwidth issues. That's why you can't understand me.
Yeah, it's hard to understand you right now. It's
video isn't loading.
Pardon?
Okay. Here.
Yeah,
hello?
It's really hard to understand. I can't quite hear you right now.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yep.
Can you hear me better?
A little bit, but it's really delayed whenever you're saying something, and then
Yeah, see, I think we're having technical difficulties, so I'm going to sign off.
Okay.
Whoops. There I am.
There we go.
And the dogs want to be fed, gone over our hour time slot.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks so much for spending your afternoon with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. It was a lot of fun.
Appreciate it.
Pardon?
No, we can do this again here.
Sorry, Jack. I just cannot understand you. It's going really fast.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'm
okay,
trying to stop the broadcast.
Okay,
wait,
thank you very much.
Okay, wait. Let me see what happens here.